What's going on, guys? Tom Jurgen here from Growth Lab Financial Services. I'm a tax analyst here, and I'm going to talk to you about 6 things you should probably do to prepare for the tax year coming up. The first one, I think, should be to hire the right professional or decide whether or not you should hire a professional. I know it can be easy to use TurboTax. I've pretty much done it my whole life up until now. It can be very simple if you just have a W-2 or whatnot, but as you get into more things, you may have more income or you might do some trading. There can be a lot of nuance there, and at that point, it's definitely smart to consider hiring a professional. That way they can optimize your whole tax situation for the year and maybe do a little bit of planning for you, get ahead before April or March, whatever it may be, whenever your taxes are due. That way you're not scrambling at the end of the year or at the end of the deadline and trying to figure all this out by yourself. It can be very stressful, trust me, I know that. One of the things that a professional could do for you is determine which deductions you're eligible for, whether it's a business return or your own personal return. There's plenty of different things that could be or couldn't be deductible, on a personal return, whether you want to itemize your deductions or take the standard deduction. These are all questions that you may not know, and it might benefit you to go ahead and consult a tax professional in order to kind of walk you through the process, maybe give you a little bit of information. That way you're informed and you can maybe help make the decision based off of what you learned from the professional. Along with this is also taking advantage of any tax credits. This is more in the law and reading up on tax statutes and whatnot, seeing what credits may be available for you dependent on your situation and what may have happened to you in the prior year. So this is something that is not necessarily common knowledge to the normal human being that may not know anything about taxes. So this is a good opportunity to get with a tax professional, and that way they can walk you through anything that you may not know or you may know already but just want more information on. This kind of goes hand in hand with just working with somebody who does taxes on a daily basis, is avoiding audit traps. You don't want to be too aggressive or do anything that may be against the law that could trigger an audit, and that way you're going through the next year sort of being audited and trying to pull up all old information that you may have or may not have. The 5th one I'm going to talk about is understanding your tax filing deadline. You want to make sure you know exactly when your taxes are due by. That way you can get ahead and plan for it, and that way it's not, May 11th and you're thinking, oh man, I haven't filed my taxes yet this year. Maybe I should do that, just to find out that now you're accruing interest and penalties because you didn't file an extension or you just didn't file your income tax return on time. So make sure you're privy to the information available for you when it comes to the deadlines, and you can easily consult a tax professional who hopefully should know these deadlines for you. And last, kind of goes hand in hand with that, is considering an extension. Sometimes an extension could be good if you're waiting on information, if you are going through an audit, if there's anything really throwing back the timeline on your taxes or any financials or financial information that you're waiting for. An extension is an option ready for you. You don't get penalized or anything with an extension. If you made money and you're probably going to owe money for the year in taxes, you might have to make a payment with the extension, but as long as you do that, you're not going to get penalized for going on extension. There's no extra fee for going on extension, so there's no harm in getting an extra 6-month time frame in order to get your taxes done right and have the process go as smooth as possible. So those are 6 things to kind of look forward to and try to get ahead when it comes to the tax year. That way you're not scrambling around during the deadline dates, and it can make the season a lot more stress-free and easier for you. So thanks, guys.
That was great. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave us some feedback. Also, check out our website, growthlabfinancial.com. Again, subscribe so you can be notified for the next one.